All right, welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One and I'm your spiritual advisor. Welcome back, all my beautiful messengers. Thank you for choosing me time and time again because I choose you every motherfucking day, period. All right, listen, we are getting into your readings for the lunar eclipse. I believe it's in Sagittarius, and also Mercury retrograde energy and Gemini. So this will be your spiritual warfare, aka shadow work reading. All right. Fire signs, you are up. Let's hop right into it. This is for Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. What is the shadow work they need to be working on? Spiritual warfare during this Gemini retrograde season for the lunar eclipse. Thank you. Got 3 cards. All right, Earth signs got this also. A lot of you guys are living under some false persona. You're not being yourself. You're not standing in your truth authentically. Now already, you hear that ding? Period. Okay, I can hear the fire signs cursing me out already, but I don't care, babe. All right, I'm a Leo rising. I'll roar right back. Okay, I don't care. This is what the cards have said. And personally, as a like I said, as a fire sign rising, I can definitely agree with this. Living in our shadows, being afraid to live out loud, stand for truth, stand for what we really want. We can say that all day and all night, but energy don't lie. Okay. Energy don't lie. And one thing a fire sign will do is brag, boast, and bullshit. Okay? Brag, boast, and bullshit, right? So you presenting as something stoic, but on the inside, you're broken. On the inside, you're hurt. On the inside, you're a little puppy. Okay? So this is saying, hiding your true self. Nothing can change as long as you are living, as long as you are hiding your shadow, as long as you are not living out loud, standing in your truth. All right. So this is something that you need to address, why you are afraid to be who you are. Are you living behind braggadocio? Are you afraid to show parts of you that hurts? Are you afraid to show that you need healing? Are you afraid to show that you need therapy, that you need work? Are you just putting on a brave face and bullshitting, basically? Okay. Yes, I'm talking to you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What else? Spiritual warfare, shadow work energy for Gemini season in retrograde. Yep. Sacrifice here. The happiness that you want, what you're looking for, it requires you sacrificing your ego. All right. If you're tired of living in darkness, if you're tired of living in dankness, is what I'm hearing. Murky is what I'm hearing. There is a sliver of hope here. There is, the light wants to come in, but the light can't come in as long as you have look at this armor on, right? While you want to protect yourself, I feel like in this instance with the sacrifice is you are protecting yourself from the light. I feel like some of you have just gotten too comfortable in the darkness here. And what you seek, that illumination you seek, that enlightenment you seek, it will require you sacrificing your ego. All right. It will require some transparency, some vulnerability. We know that you are a warrior spirit. We know that you have a fighting spirit. We know nobody fuck with you, period, right? But it's when you carry that energy into everything and everyone that you meet. Everybody don't deserve a sword. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. Everybody doesn't deserve the sword. Everybody doesn't deserve all that. Is everything should be tempered. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's no need to bring the sword into the light. All right. Maybe the light, just a little bit of light, is so offensive to you that's why you have your sword against it. Maybe you have killed the messenger. I don't know. But real change requires some sacrifice here. Also, to be your true self, to be comfortable in your own skin, that's going to also require sacrificing your desire to please and bend over backwards from people that don't have to live your life nor walk in your shoes. I just told Earth signs you only get one chance to do this thing here. Okay? To get the peace that you need, it's going to require some sacrifice. The desires of your heart, those things that you are longing for, those things that you are craving for, you're going to have to sacrifice those things that don't belong. And until you're ready to do that, you're going to be stuck living in the shadows. You're going to have that pain. You're going to have that dull ache in your heart because you're not living in your truth, and you're also not willing to sacrifice those things that you need that will truly heal you. All right. It's like when you go to therapy and your therapist tells you, write in your journal about these childhood things or these things that happened to you, and you're like, no, I don't do that writing stuff. Plus, I got bad handwriting, and plus, I ain't got no pens, and plus, the lighting ain't good in my house. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. It's like, do you want healing or no? Fire signs, okay? What else? Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Stop making excuses for what you're being called to give up, to live this life that you really want, because baby, you are not happy, okay? You're not happy, and I don't think you're happy being this brash all the time, okay? Like, what is brash? Look it up, okay? It may seem fun and all of that, but nobody wants to have to put on a front all the time. No, you want to be, you want a safe space to be vulnerable. But for that to happen, you have to be comfortable with yourself. Also, quit holding everything close to the vest. I've been shuffling for a minute now. What I just say? Masquerade. This is double, triple. This is double time here. So this is you, okay? Quit fronting. Quit fronting, and quit hanging around people that's fronting on you. Quit hanging around these people that the dude said that you're uncomfortable with in uncomfortable spaces. Quit hanging around people where you know their energy is trash. Quit hanging around people where you know they don't mean you well. Quit hanging around people that you done seen do other people dirty. Because if they did other people dirty, they gonna fucking do you dirty. I don't care how cool y'all are. Energy is energy. It is what it is. All right. Stop seeing the best in these people that you know is trash. And the same thing for yourself. Stop trying to look in the mirror and put makeup on a pig, so to speak. All right. That's what I'm feeling. This is for somebody. All right. Address your shit. Look in the mirror. Address who you are. Address your shadow side. Address your dark energy. I am the man. Okay. Type shit. Right. Period. Unless you cool, unless you comfortable, but you're not. And I feel like you're only hurting yourself as long as you continue to bullshit yourself and bullshit everyone around you. And maybe you're comfortable like that. Maybe you're comfortable hiding your true self. Maybe you're comfortable wearing a mask and being fake as fuck and hanging around fake motherfuckers. But I feel like inside is killing you. I feel like inside you're hurting. Inside you're crying. Here. Why? Because everything is fucking fake around you, but you're not willing to sacrifice that because, what will everyone think? All right? Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. All right, I got some fortune cookie messages for you. All right, it says nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Exactly. Ain't shit fake about nature. All right, ain't shit fake about the birds and flowers and watching the animals scary or sitting on the beach, putting your feet in the sand, listen to the ocean roar. That's how you heal. Get around from all that fake stuff, all right? And get around something that's real, something that's tried and true again and again and again and again. Talk to God, all right? Leave it on the altar. Let the beach be your altar. Let your walk in nature be your altar, so to speak here. And don't give up. Don't give up when it gets hard or you're being required to do the hard work here. What else? Be your true nature. Well, what is your truest nature? Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to everyone around you. And don't worry about if you suddenly switch up and decide to be your authentic self. And then people come to be like, oh, well, who is this? Or what is this? And that ain't you. Can't nobody fucking tell you about you. Can't nobody tell you if you decide to be brave enough to wake up and live your truth. It don't matter how nobody feel about it or what they think about it. All right, this is about you and living the rest of your days in peace and happiness. Right? We have tough and trying times. Tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. Ain't that what I just said? Ain't that what I just said? This is clarifying the sacrifice here. You want healing? You want to get rid of this pain? You want to get rid of this facade? You want to get rid of this staunch energy around you? Make some sacrifices. If you're having a tough time, there's no reason they're putting on the people around you like you got it like that, like it's all good when it's not. Okay, the only way you're going to get out of this energy and out of that situation and turn things around, sacrifice the party and sacrifice the hanging out and chumming it up with motherfuckers that really don't give a fuck about you and are probably glad, laughing at this false mask that you're making out, because they know that deep down somewhere inside you're going through it. All right, avoid negative people at all costs, even if it's you. Sometimes you need to go and sit yourself down like they do in church. Just you get sat down. All right. And I feel like that's what the Holy Spirit, the Great Spirit, is saying to you. Sit down somewhere and get right with yourself. Get right with your soul and chill on all this chaotic energy and this false bravado that you really don't feel. What's the use of putting on around everybody else and then getting to a quiet place, whether when you go to the bathroom or you take a shower, and your soul is literally crushing. All right. Opportunity will come when you sacrifice here. It says an important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. This is clarifying the masquerade, right? You will get new opportunities. You will break this cycle of challenges you're experiencing in a particular area of your life, wherever that is, when you step forward as who you are. When you make these necessary changes for your growth, the Spirit is calling to you. Show up as yourself, as God's child, as you were always meant to be, not as this bullshitting, bragging, person that you want to present to everybody. Stop acting like you're not in pain when you are. Stop acting like you're hurting. That doesn't serve anyone, because once you bottle that stuff up, you'll get into a minor tiff and then end up chopping somebody's head off who, it's like, I ain't did nothing to you, right? And it's because you haven't dealt with yourself. What else here? Let me get your love oracles here. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. All right. It says love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. All right. And this is clarifying that hiding your true self and nature. Maybe you've been pretending not to be feeling somebody. All right. Quit the bullshit. All right. Human nature. Embrace your human nature. Don't be so big and brave and bad that you can't admit, yeah, I'm feeling you. Yeah, I like you. Yeah, I care about you. Yeah, I want to get to know you. If you want to call somebody, pick up the fucking phone and call. Okay, don't worry about whether they answer or not, or get all in your head. First, just make the jump, make the leap, right? But show up as yourself. Maybe that's why you've been taking your time. Maybe that's why you've been stalling, because you don't want to show up to nothing authentic as a fake person. You understand what I'm saying? So show up as yourself. Be real. Be vulnerable. All right. Whoever you're hesitant on calling or need to call, I feel like that's a safe space for you. You understand? What else? Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. All right. Yeah, here. We have twin flames, yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. All right. This is on sacrifice in tough, trying times. All right. If you're trying to manifest a love relationship, the love of a lifetime, or your twin flame is within your grasp, is within your line of sight, do the work. You already know this. You already know this, and maybe that's some of the turmoil that you're feeling is. And I don't know why I'm being called to shuffle these cards again here. I just heard go back to the drawing board again. You know you can't show up. That's probably why you're having a tough time communicating with your twin, with this person that you have these love feelings for, is because you're trying to present yourself in some facade and you're not willing to sacrifice the tough guy act to start bringing things into fruition to the forefront here. What else was this masquerading opportunity? Get yourself together, pull yourself together to present yourself here. It's coming. I feel like, again, somebody may be open to receiving you, but not if you're faking the funk, not if you bullshitting, all right? Does that make sense? Yeah, not today. Masquerade, opportunities, clarification. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call or person. Boundaries, still angry, all right? I feel on both sides, you are your cross watcher. There are some blockages there, or maybe some avoidances here. But I feel like, again, the avoidance is because you are not presenting as your true self. You are not willing to humble yourself and be authentic. You are not willing to humble yourself and be vulnerable. True love takes vulnerability and embracing this. And I sound like a broken record. And bitch, I'm tired. Okay? I'm tired. Stop sending me this energy asking for this advice that you're not taking. I'm saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. But what's happening is going in one ear and out the other. This for somebody. All right? You quit asking the same questions, getting the same answer, and not doing the work. It ain't going to change, buddy. Ma'am. All right? It's not going to change. That person is not going to receive you until you show up as who the fuck you really are. Amen? Listen, I love you with the highest love. And anything you need to know about me is in the description box below. 1.